Hey, what's up? It is currently August of 2020 and we are doing a market report update. So if you're thinking of buying or selling, you definitely want to check out this video. Hey, my name is Aaron Bowman and my team and I sell real estate right here in Connecticut. So if you're thinking of buying, selling, renting, or investing, give us a call. All of our information is down below. We've been helping clients across this whole state and we'd be more than happy to help you out too, or answer any questions you want, kind of be your real estate resource. Now, like I said in the beginning of this video, we are talking the market report here in Connecticut, and all I gotta say is it's hot, hot, hot. I mean, it's not really hot outside, but the market itself is really hot. And you're gonna see why in a second, because the numbers don't lie, and it's been crazy. You know, before I get into numbers, just a quick little story. And if you wanna fast forward, that's cool too. But just to give you an idea, we are in a seller's market, which means that there are not enough homes for all the buyers that we have. So the sellers that are selling are really getting a primo price for their homes. Now, for example, I had a client, we've been putting in multiple offers, had a house over in Stafford he liked, and it was on the market for 202. He actually put in an offer that I thought was a fairly good offer, not too far over asking, because I didn't think the house really had the value to pull anything more than that, in my own personal opinion. And the house actually went under contract for $222,000, $20,000. That's a 20000 over asking, which I don't know if the house appraised for it. It was a nice house. There were some things done to it. It was updated a little bit, but in my personal opinion, like I told him, I said, you know, it's an investment. You make your money when you buy. If you ever think about selling it, you don't want to pay too much for it now, because we don't know what the market's going to do in the future. Anyways, we're still looking. We've got a couple more offers in and hopefully something pans out. But that's just to kind of give you an idea of what it's like right now if you are buying a home. So without any further ado, let's get into the numbers. So your average price last month was about $276,000. It has now jumped. That's the median price range. That's for the whole state. That doesn't take in necessarily. That does take in blah 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 blah. Almost there. All right, so let's jump into the numbers. I know that's what you're watching this video for. That's what you want to know about. So the median price range home over the whole state, that's the whole state of Connecticut. So that's, you know, that takes into consider everything in Westport, Connecticut, all the way up to Union, Connecticut, and everywhere in between. So your average price range last month was about $276,000, and we've kind of steadily seen an increase over the last few months. That's jumped straight up to $300K. That's crazy. Haven't seen those numbers in a while. You know, for the longest time, the median price range has been around $250. So we've seen about a $50,000 jump over the last, say, 8 months or so. Okay, so let's talk days on market, because this is an important one. Now, the first numbers were great because we're making more money selling our homes, and as home buyers, we're paying a little bit more. But as a home seller, these numbers are very important, especially if you've been in your home for the last 3 to 5 years. Maybe you're looking at getting a bigger home, moving up in home size. Maybe your family's growing. Maybe you need a multi-generational home because your parents are getting older and it's just easier for them to live with you, like in an in-law spot, something along those lines. So the average days on market were 47 days last month, and now it has dropped to 39 days. That's from the time you meet with me, whether it's in a Zoom call or at your kitchen table, with all the proper PPE, mind you, and you sign all the contracts, we put the sign on the ground, take the photos, all that stuff. In 39 days, you're gonna be moving out of your house. Actually, be moving out on like the 38th day, because the 39th day is usually the closing day and the new people are moving in. So that's just crazy. And I'm getting a little visit here by Stryker in the studio. And lay down, pal. Your hot breath is all over me. So that's very important, because you want to make sure if you do have to sell something to move up in house, you want to make sure you give yourself enough time. You want to make sure that you're looking maybe a few weeks before your home even hits the market, because things are going very quickly and you want to make sure that all your ducks and stars and everything are aligned. So closed sales, you might ask? Well, I'd be more than happy to tell you about how many closed sales there have been and how the numbers have changed significantly. So last month, there was about 4,090 sales that have closed across the whole MLS. That's jumped up to 5,732 transactions that have closed. That's a pretty good jump in home buying and home selling. So again, I can't stress it enough. If you've even thought about it, maybe you had a dream and you woke up and you're like, boy, I should that was great. That dream I had selling my house and got to buy something that I really want, my forever home. Now is the time to do it. Trust me, you want to make sure that you're doing it now. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about, we're trying to keep this video fairly short, is supply. And like I said in the beginning of this video, there are more buyers than there are sellers, so that makes it a seller market. When it's reversed, then it's a buyer's market. So that in mind, right now, well, I should say last month, there was 4.5 months worth of supply. Basically what it's stating is that if nobody else lists their home, nobody decides they want to sell anything, that there would be no more homes left for sale or to purchase after 4.5 months. That's actually dropped down to 4.3 months. And I know myself as a realtor and the other realtors on my team, we are struggling finding homes for our buyers. So all of our contact information is down below. If you're thinking of selling and you may not want to put it on the market because of the COVID, we have a secret buyer list of homes that are off market that people are kind of on the fence about, and we just show these to our buyers and hopefully put a deal together. So if you're thinking of selling and you don't want to put it on the MLS and go through the open houses and all that stuff, which we're really not doing because they go so fast, we do have a good buyers list of people that are looking to buy. So reach out to us. We'd love to have that conversation with you just so you can kind of see what your options are. And that's the market report for August of 2020. I can only speculate that next month, September, geez, it's terrible with my months today. In September, we're actually going to see these numbers decrease for supply and increase for everything else, is my guess, because a lot of kids are homeschooling, or not homeschooling, but distance learning right now. So, people aren't really worried about, getting into a house before the school season starts. There's that flexibility right now, which is kind of nice. If you're home buying or home selling and you want to get to a different school district, you don't have to worry about really making it there for the first day of school because everything's virtual now, or the hybrid, as they call it, learning. So that's it. If you have comments or questions, put them down below. We try to answer all of them as they come in. And again, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.